Well, thanks, guys. Here I am with Coach Wahila. 1-0 so far. Usually this is a team RPI. They're averaging 4 goals a game. What are you seeing from your defense that you're proud of so far?
Yeah, I think our ability to defend well and recover back nicely has been good. Obviously, they scored that 1 goal, and that's a bummer. But we got to have a goldfish memory. We got to be able to attack this third quarter and be able to sustain the same consistent defense with also being able to finish inside of our attack circle.
And speaking on that attack circle, looking at things offensively, what are you seeing so far from there that you're really excited about to carry and move on with?
Yeah, I think we're doing a good job of getting the ball inside the circle. Our goal this game was to create chaos, and our way to do that is to get the ball inside the circle. We're doing it. We're getting the ball to the stroke spot. Now we got to finish. We got to be gritty. We got to be hungry inside of that circle.
Great. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks, Devin. Here I am with senior defensive back Sam Tarango. Thank you for joining us today.
Oh, of course. Happy to be here.
Awesome. So right now you are currently on the sidelines, but you're a senior. Can you just reflect on what the last few seasons have meant to you and how it's impacted you?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely change up of the role than what I'm used to. I'm used to being out there contributing. But now I kind of step back and put my coaching hat on, really. And I take another level of appreciation for it now. I tell the guys all the time, you can't take it for granted. You never know when your next snap is going to be. So I'm just out there just trying to live it out one day at a time, just enjoy the ride with the rest of the guys that I came in with freshman year. Try to set them off on a good note.
And you mentioned coaching. Let's talk about Coach Turper here. He has led your team to back-to-back Liberty League championships, and he's only in his 3rd season with the Bombers. What is it like having this type of coach who has made big waves in the program?
Yeah, definitely a game changer. I kind of had a feeling once the video that went viral of us mobbing him when he got hired, I kind of knew it was going to be good from there. But it's really just about the culture that he instills in the team, the work ethic that we put in every day, and I think that's really the difference maker when it comes down to the Liberty League games that we play in.
And speaking of Liberty League games, you're going against teams like RPI and Rochester recently, and you came out with the win. What did it take to come out with the win given the beginning of the season, which was a little rough?
Story this season has really just been about finishing. Every single game that we've played in, it's been a winnable game. Obviously, ball didn't bounce our way at times, but we really just kind of locked in on the details and focused on finishing and playing all 4 quarters of football, and it ended up paying off with some dominant wins.
And you have a couple more games here. When you see these teams in the Liberty League coming at you, what are you going to tell them to say be ready for?
Honestly, I think it's just top to bottom our program. The way we run stuff, the way our offense has been catching heat, the way our defense has been steadily dominating, I think we're just a well-rounded football team. They just got to watch out for every facet of the game.
And you're, again, finishing out the season here. Who's going to be the biggest competition?
Biggest competition? We just take it week by week. Right now we're just worried about Buff State. Next week we'll be worrying about Union. And after that we got the Jug, but we're just one day at a time, 1 week at a time. That's all we can worry about. Control the controllables.
And what are you thinking about Cortica Jug?
What am I thinking? It's going to be a good one. But we got to get to Buff State first. But I'm excited for that one for sure.
And as I said before, we talked about this earlier, you're a senior. Who are some of the players that are rising up to fill those spots for the seniors and to be leaders?
Yeah, obviously with this wave of 5th years leaving, we're kind of we don't have that depth in the older category of guys, but we have so many young ballers that have just been patiently waiting their turn, just grinding throughout camp, throughout practice, throughout fall ball and all that stuff. So a lot of guys should be coming back and getting ready to go.
All right. Thank you so much for your time here. We're going to go back to the studio. We got some exciting stuff going on. We'll see ya.
CeCe, what do you got?
Well, it's so interesting to hear on the sideline that you have all of the players on the bench. They have a little ritual going on. They say every corner is a goal, put it in, put it in. It's a really fast chant, but that's something that they do to keep the energy up. And you saw there, a couple players, maybe Eliza Bolera, maybe they got lunch today or something like that. But the point is, it is 1-1. They get to reset. They get to execute. The excitement and the energy is up right now, guys. Well, thanks, guys. Coming out of the 3rd quarter and heading into the 4th, Coach Wahila was preaching everyone needs to defend right now. And part of that is with the idea of stopping the ball further up the field and not in the circle. That's what Reese Abrahamson told me yesterday. So going into this, we're seeing a lot of corners coming from RPI. They're averaging 13 per game. But we are seeing the defensive front putting up work and defending well. We'll see how they continue to execute in the rest of the game. Thanks, guys. Well, thanks, guys. taking a look at what I was hearing inside of the circle during the huddle, one of the biggest things that they were saying is we are so close, and so they are 1-0. They had a lot of offensive opportunities in the circle with corners, but another thing you're hearing is just keep shooting. And Maeve Clark, big thing that stand out to me in terms of what she said pressure is a privilege. Give the people in front of you and behind you confidence and maintain that pressure both defensively and offensively. So those are a couple of the keys to the game down here. Back to you guys.
Cornell men's hockey ruled 2024, capturing ECAC and Ivy League titles. After 30 years under Mike Schaefer, Casey Jones takes over, leading the Big Red on another shot at glory.
I think when you come to a program like Cornell, I'm fortunate enough to have played here, so I know what it means to alumni. I know what it means to the line of faithful. I know what we're supposed to do. I know what we're expected to do. But I also know we have the tools to get it done. That's why I came back here. I think you can win at the highest level here. That's one of the reasons why I'm attracted to this.
Jonesy's an unbelievable coach. He knows how it is to wear the jersey. Obviously he was a part of our team last year, and we won the ECAC championship last year. So there's a lot of the defensive things that are still the same, but definitely implementing more of a scoring threat this year has kind of been a big change.
Before joining the Big Red last season, Jones led the charge at Clarkson. Now he blends his coaching style with associate head coach Sean Flanagan.
It was neat, for 8 years competed against him. It was fun to pre-scout them because you pick up on a few things, and then when you get to be around him, you understand how he was implementing those, and I really like it for how I view the game. I think there's certainly similarities, I think there's differences, and I've really enjoyed being around him so far.
I think it's simple. I think we're going to play a team game. I think we're going to be really difficult to play against. We're going to play fast, and we're going to push. We're going to push hard. So we're going to be aggressive. I'm aggressive by nature. Something's not going well, I put the pedal down versus pulling off. That's who I am, and that's hopefully that'll come through in the team.
Looking ahead, the Big Red are on a mission, and Walsh, a newly named captain, is setting the tone, rallying newcomers, and letting opponents know to watch out.
We're a young team, but I don't think that changes anything. Our average class size for our freshmen was like 6'3". I think we're the second heaviest and second tallest team in college hockey this year. So Jonesy's definitely implemented that into all of our practices, that we're a hard team to play against. So good defensively, playing hard, and a physical team is kind of what I want to know.
For their season opener, the Big Red will travel to number 11 UMass Amherst on October 31st. Reporting for Big Red Faceoff, I'm CeCe Gabriel.